The reason we decided to go with IB at Uplift is after lots of research and a few years of experience, we've determined that we think that IB is the best academic program that will lead to the most Uplift scholars getting into good colleges, getting better financial aid packages and scholarships, and most importantly, being ready for the academic and social rigors of college so that they're more likely to graduate. IB actually has a full K-12 program, and we offer the full IB continuum at Uplift. So in grades K through 5 at our primary schools, there's the primary years program called PYP. In grades 6 through 10, there's a program called the middle years program, MYP. MYP spans all 3 grades of middle school, 6 through 8, and also the first 2 years of high school, 9 and 10. So it's a really nice bridge between middle school and high school, and MYP is a great way to prepare students to be ready for DP in the 11th grade. IB is obviously a very academic program, but it's also a great curriculum because it emphasizes whole child. It values subjects like the arts, like PE, like foreign language, so the kids are getting a very well-rounded education. They have outlets for their creativity, they have outlets for their physical activity. There's also an emphasis on what's called the learner profile. Those are what we think are good personality traits to be a functioning member of society.
I remember loving that a lot when I was in like 3rd grade, because someone would come in and be like, what are the PYP profiles? And I'd be like, ooh, risk taker. And like, what does that mean? And like, it was very interactive. It really helped build what our ideals were. Then there were also the big projects that were really like a great team building experience, but also like really challenging yourself to do your best in that area. And then lastly, I would say the global mindedness is something that definitely just grows throughout the years, and it becomes an integral part of who you are as a student, and that interest in what's going on around the world and having this care, this empathy for it, that was really effective, I think, in IB.
I think it kind of gets to the heart of education. Obviously, we want kids to go to college, we want them to get great ACT scores, we want them to be prepared, but I think sort of beyond that, we want them to do something meaningful with that education. We want them to give back to their community, we want them to really feel empowered to do good in the world. And I think that that's really in line with the IB mission. It's the idea that we're not learning things in a vacuum, but we're learning them to become better citizens, to give back to our communities once we're, graduated.